Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Neremik, and we've made it. We may have had to go the long way round, but this is episode 100 of Animal Crossing Let's Go to the City and/or City Folk. It's been a while. It's been a very long while since we started an episode from the home screen. I'm not even sure if we started the first episode from the home screen at all. I think I started it right from about here. So yeah, it's the Fireworks Festival, which, kind of fitting, because it is a celebration. Last week was a technical 100th episode, but this is the 100th one by name. I know it's kind of only a number, but like, 100 episodes, we've only ever done that twice, and both of them were Animal Crossing games. That's weird. That's ludicrous. You commit to something 100 different times, and you do the math as to how much time adds up, over those 100 times, and it's like, I've been here for well over, I want to think, 2,000 minutes, which is like an insane amount of hours to sit through this, but we did it. We made it, and I like to think, much like we did in New Horizons, as much as I wanted it to be this series which hit 100 episodes first, regardless, I like to think we've made it here, solely because, A, you guys love this series. It's by far the most beloved on the channel, I like to think, and B, because I like the game too. And with all that said, and all that aside, I think we get into it. Of course, I did say I would go speak to every villager in this episode, but on second consideration, it wouldn't be fitting for factual reasons. But here we are. So, I came to play her. Right now in Toffee, it's 11:17 PM on the 22nd of August 2021. How about we get started? Yeah. Now hang on, you are. I am Daniel. Oh good, I thought so, but it's been so long, Alrighty then, I'll get everything set up for you. And yeah, sorry about the little delay on this too. I understand I said it would be the week after the Fireworks episode, but my throat was sore and I wanted this to be the best damn episode it could have been. So hopefully, the wait is worthwhile. This is going to be a very big blast from the past, me listing off every single thing I've discussed and encountered while playing this, and then we're going to have a nice little trip down memory lane in the screenshots we've taken. Don't worry though, that'll be kind of tacked onto the end of what would have been the regular episode anyway. So, I think, do we start outside and then make our way inside? Yes, 100% we should do that. So, where to begin? This is a very big trip down memory lane, but I think the first memory I have in this town is showing up and seeing that Mitzi was in my town. Mitzi was probably the favourite villager I've had in this town so far, next to maybe Cube. And the reason I like them so much was because as I was starting the series, I remember it very well, I remember it very, very well. Peanut Butter Gamer did a video on the original Animal Crossing, and Mitzi was there, and it was like, oh, I like that villager. And I started this shortly after I'd seen that video, I think. So it's still kind of fresh in my mind, and I was like, hey, it's Mitzi! And it's like, it kind of went from there. It's kind of weird that, my favourite villager in the town, so to speak, was caught off another YouTuber, but it is what it is. I mean, this series has been going for 4 years, which is like, I gotta say, 25 episodes a year, abysmal. But hey, we made it regardless. Although speaking of villagers, how many of our original villagers are still here? And when I say original, I mean ones I can remember off the top of my head. So Peanut's been here a while, actually. Rowan's been here since day one, I like to think. Pudge, again, immovable. And I know Cube and Chevrolet have been here a while too, so 4 out of the 10 in our town, pretty good. Anyway, don't give me an earful of that having gone too long. Actually, what I'll do, if there's 2 nearby each other, then I will, see, I know Rowan's around here somewhere. I see you clapping, Tiger Man. Yeah, see, if we speak to him, what we can do is we can get his, hey champ, it's been ages. We can get that out of the way, then go back to the person we spoke to, previously, and then we can get an actual comment out of them, so to speak. Again, the advantage of filming this at 11 PM, I mean, I think this is the time where most episodes of the series have been filmed. If you were here in the very middle areas where I would record these very last minute before they needed to go out along with the rest of the content for that week, because I used to be all for like a batch uploading to be 6 videos at once, it always used to be like 10, 11 PM, so I figured, you know what, let's stick to what we know, plus fireworks. Anyway, so, they've been going off for a while. I wonder if the big finale is coming up for a bit. Alright, now is when I've got to dig deep and use all my energy to keep on dancing. Oh, are they going to be talking about fireworks? Hmm. I mean, it's not like I'm going to be getting many, reminiscent comments out of them, but... Anyway, ooh, garden. Yeah, so this actually brings us to the next memory I want us to touch on, which is, what is buried here? Yeah, that little dig spot, I'm sure you've laid your eyes on it more times than you would care to count and have been screaming at me, it's a fossil, it's a pitfall, it's right there. And actually, it's neither. See, you may notice I have a golden shovel. Well, you have to buy 2 shovels for that, honestly. Well, if you're wondering what I ever did to the original, there it is. Now, ages and ages ago, are there any more files sitting behind here before I carry on? No. So let's shake down the trees. Name of profit. Can't remember how many hours I must have spent doing this over the years. But now, I remember super near the beginning of the series, actually, I said something to the extent of, if this series ever ends, in what will be the final episode, I will dig up that golden shovel. Which is like, you know what? Fair game, fair game. It's been buried for enough years, I think, let's have a day where we free it. And, no, we haven't. So it's like, I'm debating internally, because people might misconstrue this if they've tuned into those few specific episodes. Do I dig it up to celebrate the occasion, or do I leave it digged until the final episode? I'm not sure, and that's the complicated side to it, which I really... when things are complicated, it just becomes a big ball of stuff, which you don't want to talk about. Yeah. Anyway, Good to Know that 101 is going to be absolutely stuffed with me selling coconuts. Is that the second week in a row we haven't harvested them? Yeah, week after. And hey! See off in the corner there? That's the constellation I made. We'll get into that in a sec. So Rowan, you got anything to say? Whoa, champ, don't run too much, you'll trip on something and take a wicked spill, Mango. Sup, champ, you got a minute? I know this is quite out of the left field, but do you mind delivering something for me? Roger that. Yes, you're a huge help. Take this to Frobert for me. Okay, this is a rush job, so I need it on my 12 AM, Mango. Well, that's another one for the album. That's the first time that's actually ever happened, so... Okay. Okay. And hello, Frobert. Would you like a parcel by chance? I haven't even left, the lower area, but... I swear, if he asks for my opinion on, or his opinion on the thing, he should just be able to overhear it. So, it's not my birthday, couldn't destroy World Crunch record this week. A Misty shirt, you can tell that kid picked it out, this neck is like a pinhole. It's a gift, though, so I'll wear it, just try and... That ain't half bad, actually. That's the shirt Kabuki wears, so... Anyway, I see a beetle over here, so before we go say, thanks, we'll take Frobert's thanks to Rowan, let's, never mind. Let's, let's just go say thanks. So, what's the hap, champ? Package delivered. Nice one, fill me in, what did Frobert say? Loved it. Are you messing with me? That's awesome, Mango. Eh? I mean, yeah, of course it was a slam dunk. Anyway, I got a present for you just because I'm that kind of guy. This lovely ball is for you, don't worry, I gave it a good wipe down, Mango. I knew you'd be all over that, Mango. Thanks. Jeez. Anyway, yeah, so we talked about the shovel. I think I'll leave that buried for the time being. It means that when we do dig it up, it's got more of a weight to it. Because 4 years clearly isn't enough, and oh, okay. That's actually quite good. I'm very happy about the fact that that's working right off the bat. And I think, despite my my objections that I have work in the morning and need to get to sleep, I feel this episode is going to run over slightly. Just a hunch based on how this episode's been going so far. Anyway, let's scoop up the remaining cash we can. Yeah, we'll go from there. Like I said, just 'cause it's a celebration episode and I want to, do a grand tour through the town, doesn't mean we have to go neglecting our duties just yet. No sir, no sir. 16,000 bells too. Nice little number. Anyway, this is Mr. Cube, isn't it? Yeah, okay. Well, don't mind if I do. Yeah, Cube's been here for a while, so it feels right that I should speak to him. Even if he's just going to chastise me about not being around for ages, so what? Yeah, thought so. Okay, and any other things? Right, you know how when you forget about a potato, the next time you see it, it looks like an alien? I'm really happy that hasn't happened to you, dude. No. Are these all the bugs he's randomly nicked off me through the years? Oh, Cube, your house is really something else. Yeah, that's one way to put it. So, continuing our trip down memory lane. Where should we go? I'm just going to take a quick glance at the map. Okay. We actually need a second glance because I looked at the wrong place. Okay, I know where we're heading. So let's it's a Nook store we can't go in. It's kind of a shame, kind of save time really. But let's skip all of the rest of the villages unless it's say Chevre. Ooh, don't mind if I do. But no, of course, heading up brings us to the town hall, which is yeah. And you know, we came here the first few minutes we started the series, and we haven't looked back. It's nice. We visit here so often to deposit our stuff, our loans, you know, put stuff in our savings account for the public works, stuff like that. It's cool. It's nice. I might have written a message the first day on the bulletin board, but for the life of me, I can't remember what it was. But I think, you know, for good old time's sake, and probably because I get interest on the first of the month, let's go deposit some money like we normally do. See what that brings our total to. And ooh, because we're in here late, it's Phyllis. Okay. Yeah, I don't think we're planning on buying anything, so we'll send all our money in to make a smooth little total. But say that's shooting up towards 1 million faster than I'd care for it to. But oh well, everything has its time. Which is weird, because this time has been going on for 100 episodes and multiple years. How? Ooh, okay. 2 people I wanted to speak to immediately within the vicinity of each other. So we've got Peanut, who's just like a general. These will be the last 2 I speak to. Span through her dialogue, you know, complaining I was away. So, yes. I'll read their dialogue when we get there. Same with you, Octavian. Well, no, Octavian, on the other hand, more recent villager, moved in by chance. And I believe, yeah, he shares the same birthday as me, September 20th, so it's quite weird, quite cool. Oh, I know what to... Nah, Peanut. Right, well, if they're still out here, I will come back and talk to them later, because an idea just pops into my head. So if you've seen the series, specifically some of the earlier episodes, I have a little bit of a tendency to save mail. See, just the occasional, like, a bit of mail we've saved. That's how many pages okay, we've not saved that many. So let's open something random. So from Cookie, oh, they moved out, didn't they? And yeah, that's kind of a shame. From Tortimer, this is... Can you believe it's a year since you moved to Toffee? Here's a small gift to commemorate the occasion. That is the small-scale model of the town hall. TNPS. You've amassed 300 points making you a bronze member. Please accept this gift. That's been ages since I got that. This was my first invite to Halloween. That was my first invite to Christmas, Snowman, Posey Farm. This was the silver watering can for buying 50 seeds. Yeah, that's kind of what started the trend of the garden outside the Nooks. Father's Day letter, Caesar. I don't remember Caesar. Oh, but I should remember what he gave me. This was my invitation to Reds. Yeah. Oh, I remember that episode really well. It took 18 months to get that. Because I was so surprised. Put it in the thumbnail. Anyway, this is my invitation. This is my first Christmas letter, I think. The first one I saved. Walker, on one hand though. Yeah, so in a really old episode, I had just visited my friend from a Discord server called Frank, and Walker was in his town. And I spoke to him, and he sent me this letter, and I was really excited over that, because I'm not sure if you remember Laura, but we'll touch on it later, I think, when we go to the photo channel. But I used Weumfire to go online, and seeing this afterwards was just really cool. And yeah, no, a letter from Walker definitely stuck with me. I sent it to Frank in a little bit of an excited panic almost. Bellpoint notice. Shopping card, okay. And then these last few we got, we'll read the random one from Mom. Seems like only yesterday you were crying and drooling in my lap. You've always been a little baby. We know how proud we are of you. Happy birthday from Mom. Okay. Cool to say I saved that. This is Mitzi's moving away letter, which is kind of on point. Still hurts to read this. I really liked Mitzi. They're probably my favourite villager that we've had in the town to date. And it sucks even more that they were day 1 that had to leave. And I think, last but not least, we've got one from Chip, which was my fishing tourney. Right, yeah, I got you. Alright, what about my Phyllis? Nice speaking to you too. Been a while since we've heard this rendition of the Town Hall theme, so I can get behind it. Oh. Anyway, we're 15 minutes in, which is about half time, I want to say. I also want to take a quick visit to the city, so we'll go with that. Anyway, when was the end of the show? Did you get a fill of explosions for your while? Not me, pal. I'm already counting the days until the next show, sucker. Okay, generic wine and peanuts. Oh my gosh, I don't want it to end. I can't hold back the tears. No more fireworks means no more summer. Normal summer means normal summer love. Wah, I can't help and stuff and whatever. Wah. Okay, you didn't have to like encapsulate my emotions that hard, Peanut. Damn. Anyway. Good to have spoken to those two. Those will probably be the last ones unless we run into Chevrolet. Anyway. Check some fossils. Yeah, the amount of times we've been in here, I'd be doubtful if it wasn't practically at least 90% of episodes, if not higher. We've came in with a fossil, we've had others assess them, and we've either donated them, or in more recent memory, we've taken them back to sell to Nook. And yes, I would like to appraise a second fossil. Who knows? Maybe it's one of the, like, 5 missing ones I think we've got left. We'll see, we'll see. And what is it? Right, fascinating, I have you now. A stegosaur, I think we've already donated that. Yeah. Anyway, right, is there anything else you need? Not really. Okay. Like I said, I want to move from memory to memory to memory. And the museum's got a fair few of them, actually. And the first one is in a place you might not expect. So this is a weird story, but I think it's kind of on point for this thing. So, years and years and years ago, I was into Animal Crossing YouTube. I think I've told the story before, so it makes retelling it in the 100th lots more special. Because I think by far I've told this with the most, also enthusiasm out of the bunch. Should see, I think the fish room is it only one room? Huh, it is. I never realised that. But no, years and years ago I watched a video about hacking in ACCF. And I remember some guy stood here and he used, like, he put things in the little text box. It looks like that. It was actually like a Game Shark code or something, but I used to like sit in here, try typing them out so I could go through walls. And I remember I saw him walking here. Channel name was Headhome too. I go back to that video every so often. Which kind of sucks, because YouTube removed the old annotations feature, so, you know, the code's aren't there anymore. But no, I don't know, we're in the museum. I figured, if we're talking about ACCF memories in general, one of my strongest ones right there, that and just watching all these, like, tutorials and AC toolkit that I could never use in the end. Although, if we want to talk about episodes people remember, most viewed episode of City Folk contains this little place called the Observatory. Yeah, I just called the episode Observatory, I kind of let it do its thing, and it's like 500, 600 views. Weird, strange, but hey, I mean, the constellation that we did in that episode was in the sky tonight, which is like, could you ask for anything more perfect? Don't think you can. Anyway, who's pinging me? Oh, they're pinging me. Sorry, I got distracted by Discord. Shame on me, I know, I'll slap myself on the wrist. But no. Other memories aside, like I said, we may visit Blathers every single episode, but we don't have a fossil appraised every single time. But you know what we do every single episode? Well, except this one, because I didn't plan ahead. We get ourselves a cup of coffee from Brewster. And, yeah, I figured I'd donate all my money. Because it's been a tradition, and it's like, do I continue it for 100 episodes straight? Well, you know, or like, at least, you know, until episode 100. Or do I break it? It's like, Okay, honestly, I'm trying to cover up the fact that I didn't bring money for, for things, but in all reality, yeah, I kind of forgot you need money for coffee. But also, you know, he has this little gyroid feature. I used to write home about this, and I could never figure out how to get it work, so, the fact I could get it working here, pretty cool. We've been in here and watched KK Slider a few times too. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. Shame we can't buy coffee, but no. It's a nice place. Roost is probably the most interactive feature we've ever done in this game. And I can tell you right now that if it was ever added into New Horizons, you know damn well it would become a part of the routine there as well. Anyway, aren't we pressing on for time? Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Yeah, like I said, we're going to go through all our screenshots later on, but I want to get the typical anniversary episode and the nostalgia trip with all the photos done afterwards. Which means, dear fellows, we've got one more memory to visit, and then we'll head to the city. No, two more. So here's Able Sisters, we visit there on occasion. But actually, this place here was on an episode called Gardening Crusade, around the time Mr. Beast was doing Team Trees, and it was just a general way to kind of spruce up the perfect town rating, even if we weren't heading towards it at that specific time. Just a nice little cool thing to do, and if I ever need any extra fruit to harvest for extra bells, it was here. And it was actually one of the first few episodes I came and did after my multiple month long hiatus. It was like 5-month hiatus in 2019. It was one of the first ones I did back, and that's what stuck with me. Of course, we got fountain here, built very recently, and that, mind you, that's just in our town. There's all the place in this game too. Not everywhere may be open, but of course, it can't be a celebratory Blast from the Past episode without visiting the city. So we'll see what Captain says. Sorry if I sound congested too. I've got like something stuck in my throat-ish. It's annoying. Oh. Anyway. Say there, you cuttlefish. You look mighty young, but you live in life on your own, town yaw. You little minnows. You leave your parents' nests younger and younger these days, don't you not? Back when I were a lad, you only moved out for one or two things. A job or a wedding. Yaha, the times they do change, by gar. City be coming up. Do you be having any tissues on you, Sprat? Nah. Well, off you go, be a good minnow, and call your folks sometime, will you? Damn. That was a pretty good talk from Cap'n, actually. It was a really good talk. Anyway, other memory, used to try and click on all the squares on top of the bus while this animation played. It's pretty cool. And look, it just speeds on off. So, peaceful music playing. Are there any other people around? Nah. The little trend we have started doing was playing this game where we'd try and guess what. On the 100th episode, are you having me on? Are you having me on? No, this isn't happening. Yeah, so as I was saying, we visited here a few times. We'd used to try and guess the villagers without actually directly speaking to them. And for ages and ages, I'd come here just by chance hoping the research centre was open. But it never was open. Until, of course, one day it was. Resetti, this is it's a little bit overdue, isn't it? I need to take a lot of photos, and I need to make sure I take them well, no, there we are. Do I take that photo because there's no UI in the way? Okay, we need a lot of photos taking. I know this is going to prolong the next section. Maybe I should make it an extras video. Oh, can I not sit in the chairs? Sorry, I am in complete and utter disbelief. How are you doing? Hey, whoa, you. How'd you get in here? The Reset Surveillance Center ain't open to civilians, and that means you. You shouldn't be here. You ain't allowed to come in here without permission. So yeah, get out. Oh, one more thing, don't tell anyone about this place. Well, why are you still... Get out, you crazy. Oh, right. Figures. Kids are getting pretty cheeky these days, bargaining and asking for stuff. Yeah, go on to take this. But you just get out. Yeah, that's right. It's a silver shovel. That's really a rare item, kid. I probably should have kept it. But hey, nice old me gave it to you, so get out. Oh, one more thing. Do not go telling anyone about this place. I can't believe that just happened. In my 4 years of running this series, not once has this place been open when I visited. Not once. And I've been, like, at least 20-something times. Or, like, on a Monday or, Sunday, or, like, past the time it could be open. And this is the only time it's been open. What are the chances? Of course, and they can't show you leaving because the things get put back, but... I can't believe that. Well, like I said, if you want to talk about memory, there's one right there. Yeah, we can't let that get us distracted. No, we've got to keep marching on. So, Mr. Lloyd, told the story at least twice by now, but yeah, always just put stuff for auction up in here, but it never worked out because the online for the Wii was pretty strange. And I also used to like try and outrun him spinning, I think. Dig the music in here though, it's a cool idea I wish to bring back. Like, yeah, I get it. Like, yeah, you can mail things to people and whatnot, but now I think putting items up for sale in like an auction house type area where you could visit and it's like different people's things on sale, and maybe you can set it's like filter for things you don't have or just random or like clothing or furniture. I think it'd be cool if they brought that back in the Horizons. Obviously, they won't. It's a damn good idea. But you know, it's cool. Also, really cool detail about this. So obviously most floors only have one sound, but here, if I shut up, you can hear how it's wood. But if you go over to the carpeted part, it's carpeted. They put like proper care and attention into a place that no one uses, but it's nice. Nice seeing you, Lloyd. I'll see you again in like 50-something episodes. 1,000 hearty thanks. Do come again soon. 25 minutes. We're running quite over. Gracie Grace, though, this is shut, but I think after a lot of stories in there, my main one being about my old friend group that I only became friends with on the basis of this game, I told that, not in this series, but in the series before it. It's called The Good Old Days, I think. And it's a pretty cool, pretty nostalgic thing. I still find it really surreal that, like, one of my longest standing friends I made solely because I overheard them talking about this game in the schoolyard in, like, what's been 2009, 2010 maybe? Weird. Really weird, man, but hey, coincidences. What are you gonna do about them? There's also, Red, which is down here. We won't visit him because he'll give me an invitation, but he does what he does. And I think I've spoken at length about this place, but we'll speak about it at length again. Happy Home Academy. Yeah. I don't know, something about this place being open to visit at night, even though it's got no purpose and you bought from the back room. Something about being able to just visit in here after dark and, like, chill. Just chill and soak up the atmosphere. It's nice. I like it. I like this place's atmosphere a lot. And yeah, that's honestly just all comes to mind. I like this place's atmosphere a lot, and the fact that it's open at night is just such an interesting little quirk. They wouldn't do that to Gracie Grace where you can't buy anything, but, like, here? No, completely useless. Dead weight. They could shut the front entrance, but they let you in case you just want to cozy up for the night. I don't know, something about that just strikes a proper good chord with me. Yeah, like I said, a lot of the earlier episodes, like Nostalgia Fest and Good Old Days, cover that a load bunch. But if you want to talk about something that got endless coverage about this game, there's two fourths to the marquee. See the little bar up there and the lights on at night? Yeah, there's even comments in game about it. Like I said, this isn't even so much more serious-related thing now, but same like the Happy Home Academy, you can walk into the marquee after dark. Doesn't make much sense, you know, it's barred off, but you can come in here, you can chill. But there are multiple conspiracy theories about the marquee. See, there's like, you know, footprints here, what could they mean? What does it mean for the second floor? And there'll always be people like, so this was well before, like, you know, data mining a game and whatnot came out. This was not my only real experience with it. But no one knew if there was a secret hidden marquee second floor in this game. This was just as YouTube was properly, like, almost like getting started, but like starting to become more and more mainstream. It's like no one knew if there was a second marquee floor, so there was countless videos covering it, and watching those always gives me a blast from the past. But as I'm sure if you are a certain person from a certain place, or multiple should I say, you'll know this led me to a certain YouTuber, AJP Crosser, who probably like my number one favourite Animal Crossing content creator. I mean, mind you, it's from a limited pool, but still, they made like a skit video, whatever you want to call it, and they were like 16 back then, about like, you know, like a story-based what does go on the second floor of the marquee and stuff. I don't know, it was cool. Introduced me to a pretty cool guy with pretty cool content. Sorry, I'm getting super reminiscent, but yeah, second floor marquee has led me down a very weird and strange path that honestly couldn't have worked out better. If there's one benefit I will give this game, it did a very weird, it's had a very big ripple effect. Like, not, you know, like, it's weird, right? It's super weird. Whenever you play a game, there might be like one coincidence, like, oh, I met a friend, you know, just throughout this game. But weirdly enough, this game, it kind of, what would be the word? It sparked so much, and I don't know why. Like, something about this game is just special. It is. Because think about it, right? I was passionate enough about this to start a series on that, and then as a result, the New Horizons series came along, the channel blew up. You know, I found the YouTuber I really liked, and now I'm like in their Discord server, and you know, I'm on good terms with them and a lot of other people there. And then there's like, you know, the friends thing too, and it's like, damn, like when you phrase it like that, and those might seem like small insignificant things to you lot, but no, I think on a personal sense, like this game has had a major impact. It's like, I don't know, was that me doing things that had that impact happen, or was that just like pure coincidence? Because I've covered this a lot actually. The only reason I got the game was I was at Asda. I had a funny looking box because it came with the Wii Speak, and I thought, that looks interesting and I've got Christmas money to spend, so I'll buy it. And I did. And it's just, like I said, you know, that one little just choice thing where the box looked slightly different to all the other Wii games. It was like, I had no idea what the game was about, but just, that's the one. That's what I'm buying, and, you know, once I picked it up, I never really looked back. And then, you know, it led me to New Leaf, and then, like, you know, New Leaf, just like, you know, one chance encounter with, you know, accidentally erasing my town leads me onto YouTube, and then it's here. Yeah, I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for this game. Yeah, like I said, talk about one hell of a butterfly effects. Plural. Anyway. It's weird. It's weird. This game has had more of an impact when I think about it. Which is cool, it's nice. And like I said, this is still one of my favourite games of all time, just because it's nice. It's nice, it's fun, it's cool, and I dig it. Like I said, I was heading inside here, actually. I was heading here subtly earlier. Might have called it on. So I was looking at the map. But no. Yeah, we all we did was a nice little comparison. We started here. We started in a little shack like this, and we've slowly developed it up and made it our own. Yeah, I mean, it's weird, because, oh sure, well, into the bedroom too. Even though, like, you know, nothing you can customize. Actually, ooh, the stairs on the other side in this one. They are. Huh. I swear my stairs are on the right in my house, so like, No. We started in a shack like this though, just a tiny little derelict house, and it's like, it's weird. It's weird, like, I've seen that grow and expand, you know, like, as I've been playing the game, as I've been recording it, and as I've been rewatching them too. I rewatch a lot of my videos, and just, like I said, the sort of progression of my house and, like, you know, the villages and the town. You know, like, all of the episodes you could technically class as blending together, because, you know, the majority of the content may or may not have been me shoveling coconuts, and then going and doing assorted things involving fossils, drinking at the roost. You know, very routine. But at the same time, you know, while my house has, like, developed over time and whatnot, and, like, you know, we got into, like, little routines and crap. At the same time, I like to think, because this has been going for 4 years, meaning it started in 2017, 26, yeah, just off the heels of 2016. Well, you know, there's something else you could have seen, like, develop, and it's like, I'm not gonna say it out loud, but I'm sure you can guess what it was. It's like, wow, I guess this is the longest running series on my channel, unless you don't account the general Sonic series. No. Anyway, no, that's all the memories I could cram in. Like I said, you can tell this is an anniversary episode, can't you? Although, so let's get in the basement first. Let's get in the basement. You still got the house to tour. So yeah, this is the basement. Filler room, cost 400,000 bells, I think. We just kind of chuck stuff in here because we don't have much health space. But it's cool. It's cool for what it is. Do we have anything to throw down right now? We have a wolfy ball. Will it look nice? It looks absolutely abhorrent. I love it. Nah, you know, we've got Christmas things down here. This is, like I said, a lot of my rooms just became dumping grounds that were assorted in different ways, and this is definitely following in that trend. Although it has the watermelon furniture in the middle, so it's like, who's the real winner here? It's me. It's me. I have the watermelon furniture. Exactly 2 parts of it, so it's like, yeah. It's cool. It's cool, this room. And then moving on up, you got the main room. Just like, this is where it all started. It slowly expanded out. I've got my all-time favourite combination of wallpaper and flooring, which is Citrus and the Cityscape one. Got a little nooks cranny thing. We've got the Town Hall model, which I mentioned before. I've got the lamp that we started with, the pyramid for some reason. The clothes we started in our part-time thing, the carnations. 2 of the same chair, which I'm not exactly sure why. A pet hamster. We've got our stereo with exactly 3 songs on, and we were permanently stuck with Aloha KK for the longest time, I think. Yeah, if you were around in the early days, you heard this song a lot. You know, KK Bossa, because it's from the movie. And we gotta go KK Rider, because you know, banger song. Got Mr. Spaceman Sam, clock, bowling pins and the bowling thing. Yeah, 4-leaf clover. Nah, it's a nice little room, this. It's kind of cool, it's, not be evolved too much, I like to think, but I like it. It's cool. You can see it's kind of slowly filled up with stuff. I might like swap things around one day, but now for what it is, I like this room. It's pretty nice. It's pretty cool. Got some nice tunes to go along with it too. And then I got the upstairs room, which is interesting. We always have our little photo shoots in here, which Smile. We're gonna change this one up by doing 100. Yeah, we're gonna do 100 exclamation mark with a cheer. Oh. Okay, 100. There we go. And that just like I say, it shakes them up. It lets them know what episode it was. All photos have to be taken in the wheat too. Not sure why. And yes, it's more just custom, but I like this room. It's got its own unique personality, shall we say. Of course, like I said, Aloha KK used to torment me on both floors of this house, but now and only does it on one. And then I got Mr. Flamingo, Mr. Cat, the samurai sword. What the hell did I get that? The Mario box. It's cool. And you got the fireworks outside. And yeah, I got another desk lamp because I don't think I had any more lights at the time. And then, yeah, got this room. Except my stairs are on the right. What a weird detail to change between houses. But no. And that kind of brings us here, where we wrap up a lot of the episodes actually. Nice little music plays out, you know, we lie in bed, and you know, this is normally where I do the peace out. But nah, this is only the first part of the episode. But I do want to say, if you're clicking off and don't want to stay for the picture show in the photo channel, then thank you for sticking with this, whether you started one episode ago or 50. You know, dare say 7,500. This has been a cornerstone of the channel, and I'm happy to say it is going to continue to be for years and years. As I said, it's cool. It's grown with the channel, and I like to see that, you know, that progression over time into what I would like to think, you know, to be a better person. You can make your own judgments if you were to ever sit through all, let's say, you know, 2,000 minutes of content. It's a long time, but yeah, it's cool. It's an interesting thing, and it's like all done through a single game. Yeah, I gotta think one game had that much impact. You know, if you are going to click off here, then I completely understand. But now, for the 100th time, well, technically 101st, depending on if you want to count the Pascal, not the Pascal episode, the Here We Go Again episode, which I double titled. Oh my god, that's quite wild. No, that's all signing off. Into the photo channel. Like I said, we've got a little bit more history. So as cool as it is for me to go through my own memories, there is of course first of all, homebrew channel. Like I said, can't not mention this. Got this for the Weamfly thing and went online. Second most popular episode of this series ever, I think. So, hey, shout out to that. So I'm gonna wrap this one up here. Actually, I figured, you know, hey, Wii Shop channel. I actually needed to go through a whole thing of connecting my Wii U to the new Wi-Fi to get this outro. But no, I figure, hey, you guess what? Let's go through the Wii Shop channel to wrap this up, because I will need to do a weird little thing, which basically involves, because the photo channel isn't baked into this, so what I got to do is I need to, I think, put it into an old laptop, upload it to Dropbox, and then we'll get all the screenshots taken and do that as a separate little thing. There's not much stuff here, is there? There's a save data channel and the Wii system transfer, and that's it. Kind of a shame, but hey, at least you still get the music and whatnot. And yeah, settings. No, hopefully you've enjoyed the 100th episode. Sorry it went on for so long, but we download ticket. Ah, interesting. Got one of those with the little We Speak channel. Yeah, see, look at me remembering things from a decade ago. No, I figured I'd wrap it up on the Wii Shop channel because, you know, it's got the funky, funny music everyone seems to use. But no, hopefully you've enjoyed. Once again, thank you for the support of these 100 episodes. And I probably shouldn't compare my series, but I do feel that this was more an authentic way to hit 100 episodes, rather than New Horizons kind of doing that in like a super short sprint. I think taking the long way around for this one has really made the series something a lot more special. It definitely seems to be one that you guys and me equally treasure just as much, so thank you for that. It won't be the same without you, and yeah. With all said, all that aside, I can't believe I'm saying this. 100 episodes of Animal Crossing Let's Go to City, or City Folk if you're American, I guess. But until next time, all said, all that aside, I hope you've enjoyed, and thanks for watching, guys. My name's been Neremik, and peace out.